3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Welcome, fellow Forex traders. I guess I better get the right stuff up on the screen here. Gold trades popping off this morning. We've got some market movement. What an incredible week. It feels good. We're not stressed out. We're not maxed out. We're not up against any limits. Why does that keep going away? Okay, there it is. So obviously we always start out with what I'm sending out as free trades, and this Euro AUD trade is proving itself as an incredible trade and a great example of what my system and algorithm is going to do with a trade, a pair that's, Euro AUD, which is pretty stable. And it's a beautiful trade. Remember how I've said that certainly we'll compare it to the free signals that we're looking at here, but also my premium. If you're a monthly member or a lifetime license, you get access to the premium feed, which is all of the trades in the algorithm. But what we're looking at here is just two currency pairs. We trade 22 in the full algorithm. And the point is, if you were watching this and you hadn't been in Euro AUD yet, now is an incredible time, because the most recent two of the five are headed, they're in profit. They're headed towards take profit. We can look at the chart here. This is a great trade. If you're not in, if you're brand new and you're just getting started and you're set up, Euro AUD is an incredible trade. Doug says morning. Not good morning, not bad morning, but morning. I agree. It is morning. It's a good morning for me. Probably for you too. So let's take a look at the chart here. Let me see. Zoom out a little. Some pretty erratic movement there with Euro AUD. Let's scale up to the 4 hour. There we go. That's a little more realistic. So, been floating around here in the middle and scaling into some trades, but our TP is right here, looking terrific. I'm probably going to, if I get a chance and this thing doesn't push while we're on the call, I'm probably going to jump into this on some different accounts I have at a degenerate higher lot size than maybe normal. Doesn't mean it can't go back up and go sideways for the next 2 weeks. One thing, if we're going to even do any sort of analysis on that, I'm on the 4 hour chart here. Pretty high time frame to be regarding too much of the RSI 4 down here, but you can see that it was headed down. And remember, this little hook up, that is the repaint. If you watch it, it's going like this because the candle price is moving up and down. Until that candle closes, until that 4 hour candle closes in this case, we don't know which way it's pointing, right? So if I scale down a little bit, and, what am I looking for? I'm looking for, I'll just show you. Let's just take a look at it. So let's scale all the way down to 15 minute. And we're just looking here. So it's headed down, and we haven't had any recent, I could scroll back in time a little bit. Well, we did have a relatively recent hit on the top here, but you can see what happened before. We got a hit on the top, expecting it to come down, and all it did was go sideways here. So a little bit hard to tell with this pair. And again, the RSI 4 setting is not the most beautiful, perfect, but it's kind of an indicator of me looking, going, okay, Is this headed down? Right now, if you were to ask me, I really don't know. It looks like Euro AUD is just freaking going sideways. If you look at the 4 hour here, it is. Let me scroll this, scale this. Looks like we probably did an entry somewhere here, and it is simply went against us here. But again, still good trade. I don't want to overanalyze it because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a complete degenerate gambling hack. But again, looking good. Look at those. Look at these last two going into the blue, and Euro JPY is just kind of sitting there. But in terms of closure overnight, we had two USD CHF went into the trade, took profit. Went into the trade, took profit. Those are some really nice profits. $82, $81 for a total closure on this free signal account at $151.76. You could have bid more. You could have bid less. You could have entered that trade multiple times. I think Doug was saying, correct me if I'm wrong, it looked like he was, maybe I just glanced at it, but he was showing an account that he had in the group today. It looks like he was scaling into and constantly jumping into sell trades and taking profit, sell trades and taking profit on Euro AUD, I think, which is completely, I mean, like Doug said, he has access to the premium feed inside of Social Trader Tool, so he can just see through all. He can see all the trades, right? You see what you see right here. Tell me that's not just pure Forex trading intelligence. So let's speak to this real quick. I said this yesterday. I screwed up. I gave you guys the wrong login. What I want to do is give the free signals out, and I want you to be able to see them like I see them here, because it's so much more powerful to see it on your mobile device, to see them stacked, to see what's going on. If you're just seeing the signals inside the Discord group or even Telegram, it's not a level of intelligence that you get right here. It's so clear. I could show a person that has no idea what's going on with Forex trading and go, what should you do right now? Looks like this Euro AUD is going into profit. Looks pretty good, right? Pretty simple. So, I mean, you can see we got some decent movement this morning. There was some high impact news, US dollar, early this morning, and I don't see any news launching tomorrow and Friday. So probably going to be just a ramp down, coming to a halt type of week. But I have to admit, we've had a great week, stable week, right? Got some, I think, in the middle of the week, beginning of the week, we got some pushes, some closures. Absolutely beautiful, like literally textbook beautiful week. So with those closures, so I didn't finish my thought. Obviously, it's morning for me. I'm drinking here. You can see my cup. I'm drinking the, right there, Happy Camper. I'm out in the middle of the freaking desert here. It's the most beautiful place I've ever been in my life. In fact, I'm leaving in a week, and I got a little sad this morning. I'm like, should I cry? Should I shed some tears? Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is drink coffee and go slow. I'm going to, again, give you access to this free signal feed on the MetaTrader 4. I started to set it up yesterday. A little bit of technology behind it. What I want to do is create an email, a name and email opt-in page, and begin building a list of people that come into the system so I can communicate via email. It's just another method, and anybody that signs up for it, and I can also kind of control access to it. It's not just out there on a free web page. Everybody and his brother logs into it, right? You have to put a little skin in the game, right? Name and email address. So I'm setting that up, and I've done all that stuff before. I used to be an affiliate marketer and market things on the internet, and of course had an email list. And email is just a dead medium, but for something as simple like this, I'm going to put on the page, don't use your Yahoo email address because it's pretty much undeliverable when it comes to emails. especially marketing emails, or which how mine would appear to be a marketing email. But nonetheless, I'm going to get that set up today. I hooked up with an email autoresponder, and I'll get that plugged in this morning. Also note, before we get too far here, the lifetime license at the discount price right now, my plan is to end it at midnight on the 20th. If we look at the calendar here, excuse me, so that's in a couple days. That's Saturday, midnight Saturday. The price will double from where it is right now on the 21st. And then 10 days after that, it will double again, and that's where the license is going to stay. With the license, you get access to the entire algorithm, all of the trades. The premium signals feed is what I call it. You get access to the 10 pip hybrid automated feed. And in fact, I'm going to pause for, sorry guys, I'm going to pause here because we got a gold trade going and I want to check it out because I entered and I did not set a stop loss. So give me a second. Because I'm degenerate. What are you talking about? Wow, looking really good. Oh, it already took TP1. Did we get here? Unbelievable. Blue, 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 blue. If you guys are, I know you guys are in a high profit. Tell me what you think about this gold stuff this morning. Fucking killing it. I don't even need a stop loss. What are you talking about? I don't need no stop loss. Or I'll show that stuff later. Just wanted to double check it. Wow, it's looking, that's so beautiful. I'm feeling erotic right now. Not neurotic. Let's come back to the signal feed here. Oh, I love this morning. I just love this morning. So, finish the thought. The lifetime license will double on the 21st and triple 10 days later from that. That's where it will stay. You get 3 copy feeds, and I'll work with you. If you're going to put the high profit feed on a small account, you probably can't be accepting anything other than one of the high profit, metal or indices, gold or US 30, right? So I'll let you split those, so you don't have to, if you want to, so you don't have to take the gold and the US 30 all in one account to hit a smaller amount. But nonetheless, I don't believe, unless I have some sort of Black Friday blowout license special, I don't believe it's ever going to be this low again. And we've had a bunch of people jump in and get a lifetime license. It's the smartest thing you can do, right? I mean, it's a business model on my end. But you guys know that I'm doing my best to deliver the best thing out there. I have recently started comparing what I offer to a couple companies that charge outrageous amounts. And my system and my trades and the way we have it right now are everything's better. And I know, it's biased, but like, for example, just the fact that we're using social trader tools as our copy system, everyone else typically would have to set up a VPS, attach a robot to their account, manage it all themselves, right? And with my system, you just plug it in, and I'm doing a lot of the just kind of like puppeteering, pulling the strings on my end to manage it. And I'm probably giving away more than I should as far as these free signals go. Probably am, in terms of what the industry is doing, because you can't get trades like this. You cannot get trades like this that I'm showing you in the free signals feed on the internet anywhere. I think the nearest license fee that I've seen for a competing system to this, and I believe mine's better just because of the way we deliver it, the way we do it. I'm live every day. I'm here to help. You're not just like, here's a robot, hope it works for you. Take care. Okay, bye. You're not doing that. We're not doing that. And I know that that system is anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 for a license. I'm not making that up. Call me privately and I'll tell you what company it is. And then you're also paying a pretty hefty monthly fee based off of your account size. So Should I charge exorbitant, outrageous prices like that? I probably should, but I'm not, and I've started out, at these lower license fees. I've charged a lot more for it. I mean, listen, as a business owner, I've charged anywhere, I kid you not, I've charged anywhere from $397 a year when I first launched this thing years ago, up to we'll call it about $85,000 I've charged for a license to the system. So it's all over the place, right? And I don't really mean to do that, but as a business owner, you have to go figure out what the marketplace is going to handle or hold. All right, look at this. Look at these trades going blue and red and blue and red and blue and red, looking really good. All right, we'll move on here. I mentioned those two things I wanted to. The license discount is coming to an end, and also I will be giving you guys access directly to this account that we're looking at right here. If you look at the comment, the FX with Terry signals free. Okay, and I puppeteer that whole thing. Right now we're trading two pairs. I'm, again, probably giving away too much. We'll trade maybe one pair. But what I want to do, what happened was Euro AUD was just kind of going sideways. And I thought, well, I'll add another free trade in the system. So we got Euro JPY going right now. In fact, we haven't even looked at that. Let's look at it real quick. Let's look at the chart and see what's going on. This is a buy trade. We are right here, and here's the take profit. We've kind of been waving. It's going sideways. It is what it is. If you look at the 30-minute RSI, it's headed towards the top. Does it mean much? Not necessarily. I think we're in a range here. But that pair, Euro JPY, is a rangy type of pair. As we all know, these will all turn into a profit. It is what it is. The thing you can't deal with in the marketplace is you can't get this FOMO, fear of missing out, that you're not in the right trade. These are every one of my trades are the right trade. There's a time factor to all of this stuff. You have to be patient. We don't control the market. The market is delivering us this trade at this pace. So if I look at the very first trade here, it went into the trade on the 15th. What are we, the 18th today? So, we've been holding it for 3 days. And Euro JPY went in on the 18th. Well, today, right? Yeah, I think it just came in this morning. So that's where we're at. Need my happy camper coffee. So let's pause and pull up the next account we're going to look at. As you know, typically the next thing we look at is both my automated feed called the 10 pip hybrid. It's a portion, it's a very select artificial intelligence portion of my main feed, and also the high profit feed together. So we're going to look at this, and I'll bet you it's going to be pretty impressive. And I'll make a note here about something that I was doing yesterday, which slowed everything down a little bit. Before I reveal this, let's just go to the results. Here are the results. So we haven't had any standard pairs close, but we've had some gold. This is going on right now. We still have I think TP. We've hit TP take profit 1, 2, and 3 on the first trade, and just recently, just as the call launched, this live session launched, we hit TP 1 and 2 on the second gold trade, and it's headed towards TP3. Even if it backs out at this point, we're out at break even. We're still up $699.70 if you're bidding what I'm bidding here. Bid more, bid less. What an incredible gold trading day. I even scaled in because I said literally 3 minutes before you can see here, we did a buy limit. This was a buy limit. This second trade here was a buy limit. We had it down there. The price was pushing down. We needed to get down far enough to open and launch that buy limit, and then it pushed up almost immediately. The AI system is freaking brilliant where it placed that buy limit. I didn't do that. That is all the AI system. And just before it got down there, I had FOMO. Okay, not gonna lie, I had FOMO, and I said in the group, I said, "Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and enter. I'm gonna enter the limit order." I didn't say whether it was buy or sell because I'm not gonna give that away. You know, if you have the automated feed, the high profit feed. I entered a buy at a very low lot size because I was like, I just want to get in because I don't know if it's going to go down and hit that buy limit. Literally up 2 minutes after I placed my manual buy order, it hit the buy limit, and those trades are profitable. So I'm trying to think. I was thinking I didn't set a stop loss on my manual, but I did. I did set a stop loss. That way it doesn't wreck my account, right? And in fact, maybe I'll show you this. I got this on a small account. Let me pause here. I probably shouldn't show this. I'm going to show you this, what the gold trade is doing on a small account. So here it is. I'll just share this with you. Whatever. I'm not giving anything away at this point. But so here's a small account. This is the buy that I entered, just a 0.05 lot size. And then this is TP3 on the original buy limit order. So I haven't, we took, if you go over here, we took take profit. Look at this tiny little account. I'm bidding like, very low lot size, a 0.3, a $3. Joshua says, blue, 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 blue. Bling, bling, bling. I need to get some audio where it's like blue, 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 blue. Probably something like blue, 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 blue. So looking really good. And this is a tiny little account. Speaking of this is a little bit of you're going to, whatever concept you see in front of me here, this is where I'm going to blow your mind in a couple weeks after I'm done in Vegas with a new concept, a new way of thinking. Okay. And so this is just looking beautiful. I'm so happy right now. I mean, I get it. I'm not getting rich off of this, but if you look at this, $4,000 account making $213 so far, I'll probably be in the 250, 300 range. If we go do this, I think what is that? So $300. Let's say I'm going to make today divided by 4,000. Is that a 7%? So 7% times 4,000. Yeah. So it's about a 8% return on investment this morning. You could invest in the S&P 500 and get that for the year, right? So, and I'd say it's still pretty conservative. I'm bidding pretty low lot sizes. That's still pretty conservative. I mean, if I could do that, I'm trying to think if I'll show you this. I haven't really looked at this. We were down a little bit last week. Okay. We took a little bit of a hit on Friday when gold just went through the roof. So if I look at my weekly, I have made up for any of those negatives. 117.20 for the week. And I think I've only had this open I've only had this open 2 weeks. $827. It's fucking beautiful. It's beautiful. I get that, no one's buying Ferraris from that, but I'm not really a Ferrari kind of guy. But if you look at this relatively small amount that I'm making here, and you see what I'm going to tell you in a few weeks, which is the entire new mindset mantra, and I'm also going to offer kind of an opportunity inside of it, it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. It did mine. It will blow yours. I know I keep teasing it. I'm not trying to do that. It's because I want to share privately in mastermind setting what I am going to share with everyone when I get back from Vegas. I want to share that with people that are going to hang out in Vegas. I'm not forcing you to hang out, but we'll do a little bit of mastermind stuff, and I'll share this kind of inside idea with you. All right, so back to the pause here. I just want to glance at that account one more time. Yeah, okay, we pretty much looked at that. So that's pretty good. So all gold this morning, to finish the thought on the 10 pip hybrid, if you're wondering, hey, it's really going slow, I just needed to slow it down for about 24 hours because I talked with you guys yesterday doing a server update, and just to speed things up and a little bit of AI programming. And I figured out a way. I thought I was going to have to wait until every standard currency pair we trade closed and then restart the system again. I figured out how to do it all at once and not slow it down at all. However, I did slow the 10 pip hybrid down overnight. So we only have one trade going in there, but don't worry. It's better than over trading, and it will pick up. I think we're trading group 4 right now, maybe. Not really the point. All right, so back to the pause, and then we will look at the final account here. What I always do is I look at all of the trades, and I messed a few of you guys up yesterday when I started saying, well, we got 17 trades, and people are like, well, I only have 12, I only have 13. A lot of it depends on when you jumped into the system, but when I look at all of the trades here, this is more of this is not, it's automated, but it's not really trades you should be taking to your account automatically. You can. It's going to overtrade the daylights out of your account unless you're bidding properly. And I really don't think there's value in thinking that you're going to make more money just because you're trading more or over trading. It's better off to have a stable feed, a stable set of pairs like the 10 pip hybrid feed gives you, and bid a medium, realistic, not too conservative, but a realistic amount. And I think you'll make more that way than just trying to take 22 currency pairs at minimum lot size just so you can have the volume. Because when one runs away on you, yeah, it's painful, because you've overbid and you didn't know it was going to run away on you. If something runs away on us, if one pair runs away on us in the 10 pip hybrid feed, it's going to be like being in a severe car accident, but you have the ability to go slow motion. So you see it coming at you and you just kind of step away from it as it goes by, right? Type of thing. So, because that's how standard currency pairs work. All right, into this. Let me pull up this account. And there's an addition I need to add to this, which we will at the end here. I'm a little bit disjointed this morning, so stand by. Let me pull this up on mobile. It will be this one. So I'll give you a verbal reference. If you don't have access to the premium feed, you probably should get in and do the full auto system. So we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 total trades. Not all 22 currency pairs, but a subset of that. And if we come here to just what has closed in the auto trader overnight, every signal, whether you took them or not, don't get FOMO from this, but this gives you an idea, more importantly, of what you could have jumped into, because you would have seen GBP USD headed towards take profit, and it's been popping lately. It goes into a trade, goes into profit. In fact, let's look at this one particularly. If I click this, you can see here that we went in at, oh wow, is this right? Oh, we went into 05.25 and profited at 15.31. I think that's the right way to look at it. I believe this is close times. I don't focus too much on that kind of stuff. I don't really care. Sometimes I like to see, wow, look how quickly we went into profit. But, it's not something you can even try to bank on. You don't know when that's going to happen. It just happens. But look at this. Every trade that closed, this is the full system, every trade that closed last night, say it with me, blue, 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 blue. This is an incredible system. What did you bid? Did you bid 10 cents? Great. Did you bid $1? Great. It all adds up. I'm going to be able to show you in a few weeks when I get back from Vegas. And it's going to be kind of tough to launch that because the moment I leave Vegas, I think I'm going to California for like 4 or 5 days, maybe. and then I'm headed back to Michigan, the trek, 3,000 miles, 2,800 miles. So for me, launching something, who knows? I'll be at a rest area somewhere, and I'll launch into this and release it to you guys. But the point is this: what I'm going to tell you, what I'm going to share with you, you will see the power of a dollar, and most of you will start to relax a little bit, and you'll say, I'd rather conservatively make $1 than degenerately make $150. I kid you not, because I'm going to show you the power of that dollar, especially over time, but in a way that you just haven't seen. A way that you haven't seen. So that's it. Now, the one thing, I'm going to pause again here, because I told you we would look at the old 10 pip hybrid beta feed, and I haven't been messing with it much lately. We're gonna go look at it here. Let me pause. Because remember what I said, that I was going to take it and bid a degenerate amount and see if we could get ourselves into a scenario where we would have to mitigate it, manipulate it, and do what? Hedge. So let me show you this here. I will share this. And this could get disjointed. I'm not trading the exact same trades that the current live 10 pip hybrid feed. I let the AI trade this completely separately, so it grabbed a different group, whatever group this is, Euro Chief, NZD JPY, NZD USD, and I also added GBP JPY and USD JPY, like degenerate, pairs that'll just run against you. So I'm trying to run this into the ground a little bit. So I went in mistakenly to the first trade at a $10 per pip lot size, and I'm like, that's going to run this thing into the ground too fast. So I brought it back to a 0.5. But you can see it was a small account, like $12,000 account. We're at 4,400% margin level. Nothing I got to mitigate. And what I haven't done, which we'll do right now, is looked at the results. So we've got a USD JPY that closed overnight. So what's interesting is this account is completely doing well. It's probably a pretty high bid size. It's right middle to high, middle of the road to high lot size. But I also told you this thing may never get in trouble at that lot size because of the power of the 10 pip hybrid, which doesn't do. I'm forcing some currency pair crosses here. It'll probably do extremely well. You get to see where, if you're being a little bit of a degenerate gambler and taking few more trades than what I'm giving you in the 10 pip hybrid and things like that, maybe combining a couple different copy accounts where you might get in a little bit of trouble. But on the other side of this, you probably just make a bunch of money. Now, when we go back to history, I don't know if there's much history here. Wow, there is. I guess I haven't really looked at this. So for in the last week, and I just kind of turned this back on using it as the sample so we could hedge. So you can see it's closed. These are all these 0.5s. This up here is from the old feed. So basically from here up, we'll ignore. But this is the current trades. And man, look at that. I mean, it's just blue, 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 blue. Somebody, Doug did that in the although it's not coming through. It says blue wide eyes, blue smiling face, blue wide eyes. That's probably some emoji. It's just not showing up. Nonetheless, I mean, I'm just so proud of this system. I'm just so proud of this system. Just incredible. And this is all AI. I'm not manipulating this. This is all AI. $40, $35, $27, $28, $37, $33. Freaking incredible. And these trades are just sitting there. Hopefully this one, where I degenerately overbid, doesn't go too far against us, but a 4,300, 4,400% margin level, beautiful. So that's pretty much it for what I wanted to show you guys. Not trying to bore you, waste your time. It's Thursday. We've got Friday tomorrow. It seems like it's funny. After I get done with the live every morning, it's like the market just goes quiet. It's been really quiet in the afternoons. The market loves to move in the London session at 3 a.m. Eastern, and then when New York opens up, 8 a.m., and then the stock market opens up at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You get a lot of movement up to about 11 a.m. Now, for me, it's 8:20 a.m. in the morning right now. So I'm, 3-hour difference, 3 hours late. But when I get back on the East Coast, we'll be doing this at, let's say, 8 o'clock in the morning, and it'll be like 8 o'clock in the morning. Right now, it's not really 8 o'clock in the morning for me. So at least my circadian rhythm and body clock. So remember, discount licenses. I think someone made a comment. Derek says, solid gold, baby. Doug says the discount license is a smoking deal if you don't have anything yet. I swear I saw something somewhere. All right, I'm thinking of something else. But again, discount license ends on the 20th. I'm going to manually take it down, so maybe you could scam me a little bit until I get it fixed the morning of the 21st, right? I don't have some sort of automated timer on it. Let me remove this. But that's it. Doing some work. I'm here. Come on into the group, fxwithterry.com. Get yourself a lifetime license. I know everybody's going to jump on it at the last minute. Get it. Get it. It's the deal of a lifetime. So we'll stop it there. Appreciate you guys joining me. I will see you tomorrow morning. And, of course, see you in the group. And I'm working on a bunch of programming stuff this afternoon, so you'll see the ability for you to access the free signals feed on mobile this afternoon. So I'll see you then. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.